world from potentially catastrophic fires. The sprinkler system is required by code in the United States today from any building that is 75 feet or taller. His early day discoveries were better than the fire department because his fire hoses that he created inside the buildings put the fire out before the fire department even got there. So there you have it. T.J. Marshall, born in 1858, the African American. We created the fire extinguisher and the first sprinkler system.
New news. New news. Next.
I have Shirley Chisholm. I don't think she gets talked about enough, but Shirley Anita St. Hill Chisholm was born in Brooklyn, New York, to immigrant parents who came to the United States from Barbados. Chisholm graduated from Brooklyn College and the Teachers College at Columbia University. In 1968, she became the first black woman elected to the United States Congress and represented New York's 12th Congressional District for 7 terms from 1969 to 1983. Early in her congressional term, Chisholm was first assigned to the House Agriculture Committee. She soon found more relevant committee assignments that would better serve her constituents, where she worked to expand food stamp program and help to create the special supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children, which is known as WIC. Legislation she introduced also focused on gender and racial equality and ending Vietnam War. In 1971, she became a founding member of the Congressional Black Caucus. So the person I have today is Shirley Chisholm.
New news, new information. Next.
Adidrina Lee. She was the first early AME church minister. Born into free black family in Cape May, New Jersey in 1783, and later moving to Philadelphia, Lee navigated the interests of religiosity and social reformment of her time to emerge as the nation's first African-American woman preacher and the first woman to be recognized as an evangelist in the male-dominant African Methodist Episcopal, which is the AME Church. Lee's journey to the Christianity began when she moved to Philadelphia as a young adult in 1807. Like many Americans in her time, Lee struggled with changing national beliefs on human nature and morality and the path to salvation. To find her own answers, she sought out personal connections to the gospel. During this search, she heard the teachings of the famous Bishop Richard Allen and was inspired by his powerful sermon that she decided to get baptized and fully convert to Christianity. Minister Jarena Lee. She was the first African-American preacher evangelist.
All right, good news. Anyone else?
I have Miss Osceola McCarty. Osceola McCarty. She was born March the 7th, 1908, and she passed September 26, 1999. Excuse me. She was a local washer woman in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, who became the University of Southern Mississippi most famous benefactor. McCarty drew global attention after it was announced in July that she had established a trust through at her death, a portion of her life savings would be left to the university to provide scholarships for deserving students in need of financial assistance. The amount was estimated at $150,000, a surprising amount given her low-paid occupation. McCarty was born in Shibuda, Mississippi, and moved to Hattiesburg as a child. In her 6th grade, her aunt, who had no children, was hospitalized and later needed home care. So McCarty quit school and never returned. She later became a washerwoman like a grandmother, a trade that she continued until arthritis forced her to quit in 1994. McCarty's grandmother died in 1944, followed by her mother in 1964 and her aunt in 1967. McCarty never married or had children, but she herself passed of cancer, liver cancer, in 1999. Even before dropping out of school, she was taught to save money by her mother. She opened her first savings account at First Mississippi National Bank, and over the years, she opened several accounts at various banks, including Trustmark National Bank, which she appointed trustee of her trust and executor of her estate. Now, the reason I'm telling this or picked this lady because she only made like 10 cents per hour on her job. And what she did was, with the assistance of a local attorney for whom she had done laundry, and the bank's trust officer, using slips of paper and dimes to represent 10% shares, McCarty set out the future distribution of her estate. She set aside one dime, 10%, for her church, one dime, 10%, each for 3 relatives, and the remaining dimes, which was 60%, for the University of Southern Mississippi. She stipulated that the funds should be used for students, preferably those of the African American descent, who could not otherwise attend due to financial hardship. And when the news of McCarty's plan was made public, local leaders immediately funded an endowment in her honor. Okay, and in 1968, she was awarded an honorary degree from the University of Southern Mississippi, the first such degree awarded by the university. She received scores of awards and other honors recognizing her selfless spirit, and President Bill Clinton presented her with the Presidential Citizen Medal, the nation's second highest civilian award, during a special White House ceremony. She also won the United Nations Avicenna Prize for Educational Commitment in June of 1996. Harvard University awarded McCarty an honorary doctorate alongside of Maya Lin, Walter Annenberg, and Judith Jamison. In December, her hand was on the switch that dropped the countdown ball in Times Square of New Year's Eve. It was her first time sleeping in a hotel and first time ever riding in an airplane. In 1997, she received the Award of Greatest Public Service benefiting the disadvantaged, an award given out annually by Jefferson's Award. She was also recognized with the Essence Award in 1997, and Patti LaBelle sang tribute to her during the ceremony at Madison Square Garden. On behalf of Darius Johnson, this is all we have to present. God bless you. Drive safe, and we love you all.
All right. Well, we thank thank the ministers for sharing with us that information. And I need to get the count of those of you that did some walking today, how many times you walked around. Let me get paper to write that down so we can.
Bishop, Bishop, I have a quick announcement. I didn't know I missed announcements, but I want the parents to know your child is coming home with a pamphlet of what they learned today in Sunday school. So just go over that with them today. They learned about prayer. Look, Kinsley's got hers up in the air. So I just wanted you to know that's what they've got in their hands and they're coming home with today. And I want to thank the women who attended the Galentine's. We couldn't have done it without you. Everybody that supported us, that set up everything. I'm sorry I missed announcements, but as you're on your way out, thank you so much for everything you did.
All right. You said the Sunday school did 100. Did anybody do any aside from the Sunday school? How many, Amy? 4. That's right. 4 less. Brother Montre. You did 12.